What's up, everybody? It's another episode of InkTherapy. I got my brother, my homie, one of my longtime clients. Well, let's how about this? My brother started as a client, became a brother, became a friend, and then we've been locked in. Jody Fortson, yeah, man, locked in. You know, I did a lot of this work, but yeah, we gonna tap in. We about to get this InkTherapy episode going. This is also, bro. This is the first InkTherapy episode. Somebody got their shirt off. The first InkTherapy episode, somebody getting something like on the ribs. You different, bro.
We're just going for a jugular. You know, we gonna see how I do.
You gonna get it going. What's this tattoo we doing today?
In case of an apocalypse, make the wife from this rib type deal. I seen it, thought it was something funny. You know, all my tattoos be like thought out and all that, but I just wanted to have some fun with this one. So I seen it and was like, all right, let's go with it.
No, for sure, brother. Yeah, we about to see how this going. We gonna get a little bit started, see how it's going. But outside of that, bro, how are you? How's your mental? How you been? How's everything been going with you? Like just Jody, the stuff that people don't know. Like how are you?
Man, life be just life, and you know, I tore my ACL back in October. You know, it had me down for a little while. I ain't gonna fake it. It was a tough little stretch of time for real. I kind of like secluded myself from everybody, but then, you know, my real friends, my real family, they started to pull up and, you know, reach out.
Yeah.
And pretty much dig me out of the darkness. I'm really just now starting to feel like myself again, for real.
How long? Because his journey been like dealing with that from the injury up until now.
I say, shit, since October, what's that, the last 8 months, 9 months?
So it's almost a year.
Almost a year. Really almost a year. And then it's like, you know, having the wrong people on your camp in your corner don't help you heal right anyway. So, you know, I've been having to do a lot of weeding and extracting, subtracting folks, you know?
Yeah.
So hard feelings, but I gotta win now. Like, you know, I ain't been winning.
Nah, I mean, that's how I gotta go. Sometimes, like, what I learned, too, is, sometimes, you know, everybody not meant to be on your journey.
Right.
And it's gonna be some people that just literally just, you know, a part of your journey for, like, a short amount of time.
Yeah.
And that don't mean that, you know, gotta be bad blood or stuff, but, I mean, this is kind of like where the road stops.
Exactly.
And this is where, you know, you gotta do what's best for you in your life. And I know you got a child now, you got a son.
Yeah, man. I just had my first baby, my little boy. I had him a year ago, August 9th. Man.
How's that? How's fatherhood?
Honestly, I can't really describe the joy and the emotions that he brings. You know, I could be having the worst day ever. You know, rehabbing and training, you know, not hitting the numbers that I wanted to hit, or, you know, just be where I want to be back on the field just yet. But just one look at him, like he my wallpaper, like one look at him, just one little sight, anything, he really turned my whole day upside down. Like he really, or not upside down, he turned my whole day around.
I know what you meant.
My little dude, man, chosen, like, he really is chosen. He really is. I thank God for him.
You, were you like just going into fatherhood, you feel like it was in like moments of just like being scared?
I'm still scared. And honestly, I ain't really been like had the spirit of fear or anything like that since like 2014 when my uncle passed away. Like I feel like all my anxiety and stuff like kind of died with him. But like the moment I found out I was about to be a father, and then the moment like I heard his first heartbeat, and then, you know, I sped up again to where I held him, I instantly just became like fearful of just the unknown and just, you know, not necessarily not being able to take care of him, but like letting him down in a sense.
Yeah.
You know, not meeting the expectations of a great dad.
How was things for you like growing up? Like for me, I never had a dad in my life. It's always just been me and my mom my entire life. So yeah, like I said, my dad was never present. My brother's 16 years older than me. He was in prison my entire life. So majority of like the father or man stuff for me came from just like my mom like allowing me to like just be out in the streets and figure shit out, or really through sports. Like my coaches, like I feel like they played a role, or like my uncle sometime in a sense, but
Yeah.
I never really had like no like that. So like, how was your upbringing for you, like, and how do you feel like that's like rolling into like you as a father?
Honestly, I mean, I had I had my dad. My dad served in the army 95% of my life.
Mm.
But he missed most of my childhood because he was like overseas, Afghanistan, Kuwait, Iraq. Like he was gone most of the time. But
Yeah.
my dad he still did his part. You know what I'm saying? He still made sure and overemphasized how much I meant to him, and he never let me feel alone like I didn't have a dad.
Yeah.
But when my dad was overseas, I had my uncle. My uncle, I'm saying, my uncle was the truth. Like he held it down. Like I'm talking about taking me to football practice, gloves, cleats, school
Yeah.
clothes. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say I was bullied, but what I'm saying, neighborhood bullies. Like what I'm saying, my uncle taught me how to. He taught me how to fight. He taught me how to handle my
How
own.
to get your squabble up.
Exactly. So like I ain't.
So you had basically like a good village
Yeah, I had
around, like of
for sure,
males.
for sure. So
Cause I mean,
now,
cause like it's a different, like they always say like like the moms is there, but just being black man in America, it's always this the picture that they paint with
yeah,
black fathers and not being there, and a lot of times it's not always the father that's the reason why the kid's not in
man,
a what I'm saying, like they not in the kid's life. A lot of times it could stem from just bitterness or just not being able to get along with your child's mother and things of that sort, or what I'm saying, they can't come to an agreement. And also I think pride comes in the way on both parties. What I'm
agreed.
saying, like, 'cause I don't think no woman wants to let's just like raise a child alone, like, what I mean.
Yeah,
So
I feel like everybody wants a family, everybody want a happy ending, everybody wants a two-parent household, but it doesn't always work out like that. So when it
yeah,
doesn't work out like that, you got to just do what works best for not you but for your child. And I feel like that's the part that gets like swept under the rug because everybody, like you said, is so prideful. We often put ourselves first, but not realizing it ain't really about us no more. It's about what we created.
yeah,
So honestly, I'm really blessed in a bunch of different ways. For one, like I had great mentorship, fatherhood figures to just want to strive and be better than them. So they gave me a bar to set, or they set the bar, and now it's up to me to move the bar. So when it's my son's time to be a dad, you know what I'm saying? He's not necessarily starting from ground zero. I'm just passing him the baton from where
yeah.
I left off at. That's the ultimate goal. Like I just want him to be better than me in every way, shape, form, or fashion. I already know he's gonna be bigger than me because my dude, he's a monster right now. We just got him this basketball hoop for his birthday. He already like he's trying to do back scratchers and tomahawks. And he just turned one, bro. I'm gonna show you this video. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. I scared him though because I'm too excited. I was so excited, screaming like, "Yeah, let's go!" He done dropped the ball, started crying. I had to
Nah,
start
that's
clapping
hard,
just to show
bro.
him, like, what I'm saying, no, I'm proud of you. Like,
Yeah, like
yeah,
this
like,
ain't
no,
this ain't a
this
bad
ain't that.
thing.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
proud of you, baby. Like, I ain't gonna fake it, bro. Being a dad is really enjoyable. Like,
Feel
really
like
more so.
the day you got into the NFL and fatherhood, is it comparable moments like of like just joy in life?
Nothing compares.
Nothing compares to
No,
it. It's in the league of its own.
yeah, it's in the league of its own. Cause it's like it's nothing I wouldn't do for that boy. Like, it's no mountain I wouldn't climb, no ocean I wouldn't cross. Like, it's nothing I wouldn't do for him.
Yeah.
And football, you know what I'm saying? I can't say I got the same love for that.
Do you feel like? Let me ask you this. Do you feel like? Cause I think from playing, it's a childhood game.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And
it's a child's game for
yeah,
kids
and then
raising.
we come up and it's a professional sport, and then it turns into business, and it's all
Mm-hmm.
business, and a lot of it is political, in a sense. So
Most of it is.
yeah. So do you feel like do you feel like it's taking like that's taking like a lot of like out of like the joy and excitement for football, just the business part of it, like versus just enjoying the sport?
I think it just depends on who you are, because there's some people in the league. You know what I'm saying that is shaking out well for them. They since day one they've been a man. They've been granted the opportunities to show who they can be and what they are. But then you got guys like myself. You know what I'm saying, that really started from the oil and got it out of the oil, being a tryout and then, going to practice squad and having to get off of that. You know what I'm saying? So you just got a different fight, a different
Yeah.
battle. So it really just depends on the person.
Take me through that journey of just like of getting into the league.
Honestly, I tell people all the time, like I think getting to the NFL is the easiest thing in the world. It's staying there that's the hardest shit. You gotta, like you said, the political battle, but then, the obvious one is the injuries. Like you can't control when you're going down. No matter how much work you really put in the off season, like what's gonna happen is gonna happen.
Yeah, it's already written.
It's already written. But you know, I think it just depends on the situation you're going to. Like for me, I went into the league as a receiver with the best team in the league.
Yeah.
So I'm around great players, not only just great players, great coaching staff. So it's like I was able to just learn and fall in love with learning from not just the coaching staff but the players. And then I think my second training camp, I ended up switching positions, and then I switched positions to tight end, and I'm with the best tight end in the game.
Yeah.
So I had to fall in love with learning some more, learning a different position, learning how to grow in that. Ultimately, it just gives you a different appreciation of the game.
Do you feel like or who? Let's just say this. Or let me ask you this. Who are some people? It doesn't have to be like teammates, but who are some maybe like professional like players like that made it to the league that kind of like that you like built relationships from, like got some good advice from, or like maybe like you look up to, or not even look up to, maybe just influence you. Like who are some people that like kind of like gave you some game or some knowledge or something that you kind of hold on to, like, and then actually it don't have to be football. It could just be from anything. It could be from anything. Like who are some people that you feel like that maybe told you some words or gave you some game or just whatever that kind of stuck with you?
Honestly, it's really too many to name because I feel like
We just go by the first people pop to your mind.
I'm gonna go with a coach. I'm gonna go with Eric Bieniemy. Like when I first got to Kansas City, I kind of felt like a tryout. You know what I'm saying? I felt like that, but once I got on the field, put the helmet on, and, started to show him what I could do, he was like one of the first coaches that honestly that seen me for who I was at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like not just seeing me as this guy came from a Division II school and he just ended up here. He kind of like he dug a little deeper. He actually asked me questions, and then he, every day I was just trying to go in his office and try to pick his brain. And I struggled with some aspects of the game, but he didn't let that. He didn't let that be who I was. He didn't judge me for that.
How was that transition from a Division II school to the NFL? Like, as far as like playbook, as far as like execution, stuff like that. Like,
I ain't gonna fake it. That playbook totally different. Especially if you go to like, you know what I'm saying, arguably one of the greatest coaches in the game, Andy Reid. Like you go from where it's one word is the play to where it's like 17-word play, 16-word play. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely different. And each word means a different thing, and sometimes it can mean the same thing based on the coverage that's in front of you. Like,
yeah,
it's definitely a mental gap from the two. But as far as like playing wise, I feel like it's still football. It's the same game we've been playing our whole lives, or for whenever you started. So it's just you go out there and do what you can do, and what you can't do, you work at it and try to perfect it as best as possible.
you ever had? I know you. How many Super Bowls you rings you got? 2, 3?
We got 3 of them.
3. So let me ask you this, because growing up for me, I just knew I was gonna make it to the league and whatever. You know what I'm saying? As a child, bro, it's like, oh yeah, I'm going to the league. But did you ever feel in your mind like is that a thing as a kid, like oh, I'm gonna win the Super Bowl? Like was that one of them things?
100%.
So like when it actually happened, what went through your mind? Like bro, how did it feel? Did it feel like bro, this is really happening? This is really my life? Like, what was like?
Honestly, it's a lot of mixed emotions, because as a kid, you envision yourself being a man when you on top of that mountaintop. You know what I'm saying? Like you envision yourself a basketball player. You envision yourself game 7, 3 seconds left on the clock. They passing you the ball. You hit that 3. You get in the ring. You know what I'm saying? You won the game essentially.
Yeah.
But you don't ever actually envision the other side of that where. Not to say that your role ain't really important, but you got a different role. You got a lesser role than what you would hope for. You know what I'm saying? You might be blocking for the man to go be the man.
Yeah.
You might have gotten away or got him open for him to be the man, and that's a different pill to swallow too.
Do you feel like do you feel like that dealing through that, do you in the moment of it happening, do you think that was something that you might have like battled with yourself?
Oh hell
Or
yeah,
just feeling like
hell yeah, absolutely. I remember I ain't gonna fake it. We won a what's the award? This was the second one. You know what I'm saying? Practicing all week. I had dislocated my elbow like that December, so I missed like maybe the last 4 regular season games. So I ended up coming back for the ASU championship game. So I'm playing with this brace on. I'm
yeah.
feeling good. I'm blocking. Sprung my boy Sky off on a punt return. Got the crowd like it was tough. Then we get to Super Bowl week. I'm practicing. I'm almost thinking I'm gonna be the man. Like I'm in the game plan, but the game coming. Not to say we ain't calling none of the plays, but shit, we ain't calling none of the plays.
Yeah.
So that what I'm saying, that's a pill you gotta swallow. Like, granted we won the game, but it's like I ain't really feel like I had a piece in that. You know what I'm saying? I had a great block to help my boy. You know what I'm saying? I think he might got the longest punt return in Super Bowl history to this day.
Yeah.
So I just started to pick up on how did I contribute in other ways instead of what doesn't show up on the stat sheet.
Yeah, 'cause I feel like a lot of times one of the things I learned in life is sometimes like yeah like because I even feel like being the person in that spotlight in that limelight it comes with a lot like you know what I'm saying it comes with a lot of unwanted like it sounds good to have that but when you in it you know what I'm saying like also like a lot of your life is like a lot of your let's just say private moments of your life or just moments of just to yourself like are taken away because it's like especially with the world we're living in now with just like media everywhere I feel like it takes away from it but I feel like one thing for me, I always just say, like everything that I'm doing is like bigger than me. That's kind of how I look at it. So I could be the man and in whatever I'm doing, but then sometimes like I don't mind being the person to like for the program. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Of like and the understanding that that's a part of the journey as well. Like it might not be how I envisioned it or how I pictured it, but it's a part of the journey. It's not to say that I can't still go be that or go have that or do that, but just understanding and knowing that, you know what I'm saying, like a lot of the stuff that we're doing is like way bigger than this.
Exactly.
So that's kind of like one of the things that I kind of like, that it helps me out and everything that I'm going through right now in my life. And to try to like, maybe that can help you in a sense. How do you feel like tattoos, like I'm pretty sure like we all go from like having damn near no tattoos and being covered in ink. Do you feel like in the sense that tattoos have been like a therapeutic part of your journey?
A 1,000,000,000%. A 1,000,000,000%. Every time I ain't gonna say something tragic from happened in my life, I done got a tattoo, but for the most part it has. Like 2021 I tore my Achilles.
Yeah.
Only thing I knew was like, well, let's go get tatted. And that kind of like, it subsided the pain for a little minute. But you know what I'm saying? Obviously you gotta dig deeper and find out the real root of the issue, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta go from there. The next year, or not the next year, the following year was a shoulder. So we end up getting tatted some more. And then, you know what I'm saying, the next year after that is the knee.
Yeah.
This might be my third tattoo since the knee surgery. But, I feel like the ink definitely does love. And I ain't gonna say just a tattoo period, because it obviously depends on the artist, you know what I'm saying? Like, people gotta be able to have conversation with you and almost relate to you.
Yeah,
Meet you where you
cause I feel like anybody can do a tattoo.
Anybody can do a tattoo.
But I tell people that all the time. And I feel like majority of my clients or people that come get tatted by me, like it might not necessarily be for the actual tattoo. Like the tattoo it plays like it plays a role. But I'm gonna say like it plays 30% of the 100. You know what I'm saying? Like the rest is for me. Like what I'm saying, people will come and sit on my chair for me for the conversation, for the experience. And just, because a lot of tattoo artists, bro, you don't get that. You kind of just like what you want to get done, tat, boom, out the way. You know what I'm saying? Or in a sense like that. Or a person might, you go get a tattoo by a tattoo artist and, they're looking at it as, because of who you are, like how can you benefit them in a sense. And then you meet somebody, like I said, like that, kind of like that's kind of like in a sense on an equal playing field with you, like that kind of just accept you for who you are as a man and not.
And see you as a person.
Yeah, see you as a person, not for who, like what you are, what you, in a sense, like, And I feel like that could be a breath of fresh air, bro, because, you know, a lot of times you walk around and it's like you get, and then I say this person treating you bad or differently, but it's just like, bro, you human at the end of the day, bro. It's like
90% of the world do that though.
Yeah.
They treat you based off of your Instagram following and that blue check or how many likes and comments you get. 90% of the world does that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's very few people out here that actually treat you as a human because at the end of the day, we all going to the same place.
Yeah.
When this shit over, when God blow that whistle blown, we gonna be right there. So it's just a matter, you know what I'm saying, finding and being around people that, you know what I'm saying, help you feel better about yourself.
Yeah, no, in fact, I was about to say, I feel like just having a village and having, you know, solid friendship, brotherhood, you know, just whatever. I think that a lot of those things are so valid and important because a lot of us don't have that. You know,
a lot of people like, you know what I'm saying, they don't know how to like maintain it too though. A lot of people get people in their corner that be like that really care about them, but they don't know how to like keep fueling the friendship. They, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they get stalemated, and sometimes they be like, all right, well, I don't know really where to go from here, or they think somebody got a hidden agenda.
Yeah.
And that don't necessarily be the case.
I feel like that might be the case a lot of times, like with hidden agendas, bro. I think a lot of people operate and move in that journey, in that path of them hidden agendas, but learning how to navigate through that. Like, I think the best thing to do if you just stay true to who you are, stay true to yourself, like all that stuff kind of like weeds yourself out in a sense, bro, because it's like you staying true to you no matter what. Like, you being intentional with your intentionality, like that's the word, bro. Like being intentional, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you could be intentional with the shit you're doing, bro, like I feel like the way the world and the universe accepts it, bro, like it's either gonna remove people out your life, but it's gonna bring the people in your life that need to be there as well. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, like some of our biggest losses, bro, become our biggest wins. You know what I mean? Like some of the most hurtful things, or let's just say heartbreak, bro. I think a lot of us have some of our most successful moments in life based off heartbreak. Like, we turn up, bro. Like, think about some of the best music you listen to. I'm pretty sure, bro, these artists are going through heartbreaks. They done went through some shit, or like they don't, you know what I'm saying? Or we go hard. We naturally, bro, go harder in the paint when shit fucked up, bro. Like when we down on our dick, bro. Like, this be real, bro. Like we go, cause it's what is it? Fight or flight, bro. Like it's like and then you go back into the mode of like trying to think of like how do I get through this? How do I get past this? Or no, a lot of times we might ask God, why me?
Like, I ain't even go fake it. I know I've been in that boat.
Just asking God, why me?
A bunch of times.
But if you kind of look at it in the sense of this, it's kind of just like, well, thank you for choosing me. Like, we try to look at it from a different light, and then therefore, like, you might view and look at the shit differently as well. Like, thank you for choosing me, because he might have chose you to go down this path, bro, because somebody else might not be built for that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I read
Like
a quote that said that. It said, what it say? God's giving you the challenges and the problems that he's giving you for you to overcome it, to show that it could be done.
Yeah.
And that's so real.
Cause like I said, when we in the moment and when shit fucked up, bro, it's just like the whole world ending, bro. You know what I'm saying? And as man, bro, like as tough as we are, bro, we babies at the end of the day, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially when we sick, bro, it's just always something. You know what I mean? Like,
listen, don't let me get no fever. I'm in here, listen, calling my mama.
You feel what I'm saying? But I was like, that's what I'm saying. Like, so I learned to like change the narrative, bro. I learned to kind of try to view and look at things differently. And like I said, live in gratitude. So one thing, living in gratitude, and then being intentional. Those are two of the things in my life that's helped me out to kind of like navigate. Cause like I said, bro, like when I lost my mom, bro, like when I feel around, I had moments, bro, I just didn't feel like I said, I didn't care to be here, bro. And that's not to say that like I want to like commit suicide or in a sense, but I'm just like, I'm kind of just out here freestyling, bro. I'm out here just living and not really like, there's no direction, bro. You know what I mean? And it's like, but I feel like the brotherhood or some of the people that came into my life helped me out. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I also lost a lot of people, bro. Like in that same boat. Like the people that, you know what I'm saying, probably people that I grew up with. Like were right there with me, bro. Like when shit hit the fan, like niggas disappeared. But it's like I have no love lost. Like I'm not mad at them. I don't feel no type of way. I kind of just take it for what it is, and I just accept it for what it is. And I'm just like, you know, like I'm grateful for the journey and the experience that I had with that person.
Right.
But like, that's that. Like now we move forward. You know what I'm saying?
Another quote: people in your life for a reason and a season. And once that season is up, if you try to keep them there, your life gonna be hell, tormentable. Nothing's gonna go right. But the moment you snip it off, that sun start to shine again.
Yeah.
That's real too. That's
How
real.
do you read books often, or like,
I read
or
a lot
like
of devotionals. Like my favorite one is Jesus Calling. Like it gives you a different devotional every day.
every day, 365?
Every
Yeah,
time. And then it's another one that God loves me.
yeah. It's just one that I do, and I post the pages on my, because everybody, if y'all watching this episode, I post this book every single day on my story, and people always asking me what book it is. The name of the book is called Ancestors Said, but it's the same thing. It's a 365, and every day, like June 1st, May 11th, whatever. It's a different thing for every day, and for me, it's easier for me to like. I like to read books, but me, I like audio books. You know what I'm saying? I get the physical copy of the book. Sometimes I want to just maybe I get a highlighter, and I buy the audio book as well, and I listen to it and I go through it. You know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause I don't know, it's just naturally, it's just easy for me. Put my headphones on, I can lock in, and I'm just listening, and I'm just going along with it, and boom, boom, boom. I feel like it's easier for me hearing it like that versus like me reading it and like accepting it. I don't know, it's weird, like, but I guess we all got our different ways of like, however, whatever works for you is what works for you. So,
However you're gonna retain it.
yeah.
Some people is visual learners, and some people, you know what I'm saying, they gotta go actually put hands on and do it.
Yeah. What's some things outside of football that you feel like that makes you happy outside of your son? I know that's number one. Like that make you happier, like hobbies. Do you have hobbies and stuff that you into?
I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I used to like want to be in the fashion modeling thing. Like I used to
Yeah.
want to really take that up a notch before, like maybe like my rookie year. Then I kind of stopped.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm about to pick that back up a little bit. You know, everybody be on the game, Madden, 2K, Warzone. I really be on that a lot. But you know, honestly, you know, my son just turned 1, so most of my time go right there.
Yeah.
But I ain't even mad
Not
about that.
I
It's
but
so
I
enjoyable.
asked that, bro, because it's important to have hobbies. It's important, like stuff outside of like your real life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like outside of work, outside of family, outside of relationships. It's important that what I learned is to have stuff that you like. And bro, like, and that, like, so for me, like I said, yeah, I like the game. Gaming for me, like, man, I save money by playing the game because I'm in the house. Feel like once I leave the house, nigga, money spent. I don't care what I'm doing, bro. Money is spent, bro. Like all of a sudden, I done been out the house for 20 minutes. I done already spent $200-300, bro. Like, what did I do? Nothing. Like, and you know what I'm saying. But when I'm in the game, it's like it's a great thing to pass time. And I also like, I don't know, like even like I got my own like community of people on the game, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? We get on the game, like, hey, get on the game, bro. Like, and sometimes that might be the only time I talk to them people, bro. Like, it's on the game. Like, we probably don't really talk in real life. Like, but I got that. I learned to get in nature, bro. Like, I like to, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what being around D Wall, bro. Like, D Wall, like, got into this phase where, like, going to, like, national parks, bro. Like, me going with him to experience, but this is shit I would have never did in my, just on me. Like, I go travel, go to different countries, see shit, but bro, like the shit, like the parks and shit we going to, bro, shit here right in the United States, bro. And I'm like, damn, bro, like, bro, we went to Utah, bro. We tackled the Mighty Five, bro. So it's 5 national parks in Utah. We got an RV van, bro, like literally 5 days, bro. Each day was at a different park. Nigga, that's some shit I would have never did in my life. And we was the only black people out there, bro.
That was my next
We was the
question.
only black people out there, bro. It was like, bro, we
these parks, dog.
bro, niggas in nature, bro.
Yeah.
That's what we called it, bro. Niggas in nature, bro, because it's like bro, it's just us out there. The last park was the last day, and it was on a Friday, and it was the most popular park, which was Zion National Park. That was the first time we seen a black person, bro. And I'm like, bro, you feel like you saw your cousin, bro. Like they had a family reunion, bro. Like we like, hey, what up to him? Like, bro, he probably looking at us crazy, but bro, we really just excited, and you know what I'm saying, because bro, we done seen somebody that look like us. But I'm like, but we also want to go do it because we want to let people know that, bro, like, we all need to go do this shit too, bro. Like, go see God's creations, bro. Like, the shit that God has created, bro. Like, these mountains, these are, bro, nigga, we got to see the, what do we get to see, bro? We got to see the, I think, the Milky Way, bro. We got to stargaze.
From
And, bro,
Utah?
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Nigga, we saw the Milky Way at, I think it was at, Arches National Park, bro. When I say, bro, the most beautiful thing ever, bro. I'm taking a picture from my iPhone, bro. And you would have thought I took this from a professional camera. You would have thought I edited these photos, bro. I did none of this. Raw. straight from the iPhone, bro. And I'm talking about, bro, like, I'm gonna show you these pictures, bro. They're fire. But I would say just try to tap in. I like movies too. I like to go to the
I'm
movies.
definitely a movie guy. You know,
Yeah,
you been to IPIC Theater?
yeah. I
That's the
pick.
only theater I go to now.
So now, so I'm gonna tell you. I like movies. I like movies.
Mm-hmm.
So I pick. I pick for like the experience. Like, you know what I'm saying. Like the comfort, the food, the VIP service of it. I love that. But as far as like for me, audio and clarity, like I don't get that in an iPic picture. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm just going for like maybe like a date, catch a vibe, you know what I'm saying? Or I just want to catch a vibe, I pick perfect for me. Outside of that, I'm gonna probably go to like a AMC and I'm gonna go see like Dolby or IMAX or something like that because just the picture quality, the sound, it's just a different experience of the movie. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna have to check out what you said. The first one was called. What is it?
Dolby?
No, you said.
Oh.
What is it called? The first theater you just said.
I pick or IMAX? Shit.
I thought I heard something else.
Nah, shit. But I was about to say, but you basically get a different experience basically with those because you get a different picture quality, different audio. You know what I'm saying? And it can make you like experience the movie better. But I'm gonna jump into this too. First of all, how was the tattoo? Like 1 out of 10. How was that?
Honestly, I ain't even realized you was done as quick as that was.
Yeah, fastest. I'm still the fastest in the game,
Thanks.
bro.
Nah, for real. I give you that. Though.
Fastest in the game, bro. If I really start promoting that, bro, shit, it'd be crazy, bro.
Nah,
For the quality of work you get and the time you get to get in and get out, bro, it's perfect. But what's some of the next things for Jody Fortson? Like I know, like you've been rehabbing, but like what do you feel like the next couple months look like for you? Like on your journey, what's some of the things that you working toward, or you know what I mean? Like where you at?
Honestly, I'm so focused and locked in on being a dad. Like I just kind of want to pour all my energy into him, and obviously I'm still working every day to get back in the league, get back on the team. But
You feel like you got like unfinished business, or
100%.
yeah?
Because I still feel like the world don't know what I can do. Like they get a little glimpse in there and a little some, you know what I'm saying, and I end up getting hurt, and then it just be that.
Yeah.
But I gotta get mine off.
Yeah, I'll say, man, just keep putting in that work. I know one thing, bro. Like D Wall, like when he bounced back from when he went to recovery, to like become sober. When he came back from that, one of the things that he did was he looked at NFL and like football in like a different light. You know what I mean? He's gonna get, like when it comes to a drill, all right, I'm gonna do the best of this drill. When it comes to this workout, I'm gonna do the best of this. Kind of like just everything he was doing was moving intentional, not kind of just like to pass the time. A lot of times we do stuff just to pass the time. Like everything he was doing was just more so intentional. And then, like I said, but it led to things. It led to, like I said, like when he got back into the league, he was on the practice team for the Ravens. A lot of people didn't know that. A lot of people just see his career take off, but they don't know where it stemmed from. You know what I'm saying? Like he got an underdog story too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he was a person that was supposed to get drafted, top, but he was doing drugs in college and it showed up on his reports. So he didn't get drafted maybe like the 6th round, like late. Same thing. He was a wide receiver as well, and then turned around and one of his coaches like, bro, come play tight end. It changed shit up because now you got the wide receiver skill at tight end, and y'all got the size for it. But then he took that and then like came to the press league for the Ravens, preseason game. Raiders see him. Raiders signed him that day, and then he had a breakout season. But literally he just kept doing those steps and doing those things. So like that's one thing that I like. My advice is kind of just like maybe try to take a different approach of it. You know what I'm saying? Because you start looking at stuff differently. And you be surprised at like the results that could come from it. You know what I mean? Like instead of like putting the ball in other people's hands, bro, like shit, put the ball in your hand. Like, you know what I'm saying? And look at shit and just seeing the results that come from it. And that's one thing that like my advice, bro, like in this journey that you're doing, it's like shit gonna get ugly. You've already seen a little ugly. But bro, like you still standing, bro. You still got the athletic ability. You still got a mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like now you got a son, bro, so you got something that you working, you know what I'm saying? Like it give you that extra drive, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to make sure that he's good and he got shit that you ain't have. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to make sure he don't go through struggles and shit that you went through. You know what I mean? So that's my advice, bro. Like so I would say, yeah, bro, just lock in and hone in and just you'd be surprised at what can come. Even if let's just say, bro, the journey don't end up being NFL again, bro. It might end up being something else like that you find passion for, bro. Like you might get into physical therapy, you might get into training, you might get into I don't know, opening certain businesses of shit. Like, bro, you just never know. But I think the beauty of it, like I said, like you already went through the trenches to get to the league, bro. Like, so you feel like that's the easiest part. Like now it's like challenging yourself again. You know what I mean? Like, and figure out whatever that next challenge is, and once you accomplish that, bro, I feel like, bro, it's gonna feel good, bro.
It gotta feel good. Shit, been feeling good this whole time.
But yeah, bro, like I said, always, bro, like just know that, bro, like shit, bro. Figure out your corner, bro, and figure out who you can talk to in the dark times, bro, because, bro, like we all going through some fucked up shit, bro. Every last one of us, bro. I look at anybody, bro, man, female, we going through some shit, but especially, bro, us as men, bro. A lot of time, bro, we taught to take shit on the chin, bro. Like, oh, be tough, like it'll be alright, like you know what I'm saying, like. But it's like, bro, like, but those moments when you by yourself, bro, that's when shit get ugly. That's when shit get hard, bro. And trying to figure out how to navigate through that, bro. So. Yeah, man, just know the shit. My line always open, bro. You ever want to talk, bro? Outside of this, you know what I'm saying? These episodes and this shit, bro. We locked in for life, bro.
I already know.
You know what I'm saying? You got any advice or anything you want to leave with the people, like some shit that been motivating you daily, bro? Like any quotes or anything, so you can tell this camera right here, bro. Like anything pop in your mind, bro.
You just gotta keep going. No matter how hard it get, you just gotta keep going. Fall down 10 times, stand up 11 times, keep going. I know they usually say fall down 9, get up 10. Nah, it's another one's gonna add in there because you gotta account for the unaccountable. You gotta keep going.
Keep going, man. Y'all know that, man. The marathon continues, bro. Appreciate you always, bro.